What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Pat Benatar, and we're returning to In the Heat of the Night, 1979. Luca is very excited about this, despite being sleepy. And we're jumping over We Live for Love, because I reacted to that when I went through the Best Shots, Greatest Hits compilation a while back, I want to say like 2 years ago. And the next tune that I haven't reacted to on the album is Rated X. Of course, one cannot help but think of material which receives an X rating, which, like here in the US, is the only type of rating for a film that one can self-apply. It refers to material with sexual content. Some would call it pornography, so I wouldn't expect this to be literally and specifically related to that material, but maybe to a lifestyle or a type of interaction that could be characterized that way. But of course that raises the question of whether, someone designating something as being rated X is appropriate, or whether it is in the eye of the beholder, depending on whether you're living it or whether you're just commenting on it or condemning it. So I feel like there could be more than meets the eye here in terms of the title. But yes, most fundamentally, we can't help but think of material of a sexual nature that is considered explicit and thus is given a rating where it is classified for, not only for adults only, but is seen with a sense of taboo or even moral judgment. So yeah, I feel like all of that could be very potentially meaningful in a figurative or dual layered sense. So in any case, let's see what it is in practice. This is Pat Benatar. The tune is Rated X, and it's from her 1979 album In the Heat of the Night.
She's a personality, enjoying popularity for making movies rated X. Posing for a magazine picture in a limousine, someone simulating sex. Never thought that she could be lonely with her vanity, wasted days and lonely nights, working for the sugar man, making sure the happy man, 'cause satisfaction's guaranteed all night. Drinking champagne is a pastime, making hot love is a main line. Money buys love and a wild time, making hot love is a main line. Hot love. She wakes up and breaks up and wonders why love is a gun. She wakes up and makes up and looks in the mirror to find pink champagne and diamond rings, fascinating bright young things dancing at the discotheques. Started from the silver screen, see you in a midnight dream. Rated X. Drinking champagne is a pastime, making hot love is a main line. Money buys
fun little tune. It's actually way more direct and literal in the meaning than perhaps I expected. And it's interesting, like, I don't feel there's any moral judgment, but I do feel like there's maybe a musing as to whether a woman living this lifestyle where she's making movies X-rated and posing in a limousine for pictures for a magazine and drinking champagne as a pastime and making hot love for the main line and having money buy love and wild times. I feel like there's an implication and one or two lines that almost said it outright that, like, it's superficial. Like, when she wakes up, is she really happy? Is she, she's living big, she's, making money and having opulent experiences and, passionate lovemaking, hot love. But it seems like the narrator is asking, like, is it just on the surface? Is it really love? Is it really the kind of times that are going to last? Or is it really, like, what she wants to be doing? What else could she be doing? Again, I don't think there's any moral judgment. Certainly not in a, what's the right word? Like, she's not judging, like, culturally, like, oh, how dare she? And, she's, like, more, like, she's doing things that are immoral. It doesn't feel like that. It feels more like, is this all there is? Is it really what's going to make her happy, even if she's enjoying her nights and, the money she's making and so on? So, yeah, it feels like it's asking questions and, maybe with a bit of a critique, but not in a, like, heavy-handed, again, like, moral crusader kind of way, more just in a, like, here's this person, here's the life they're living, hot love, champagne, things that are, grand and exciting and passionate and fiery. But what does it all mean? Is it really something that, has depth and value? Either way, I love the vocal rhythms of the verses, like, just the way, like, she kind of jumped or, like, danced through the melodic delivery of the verses. And, it's a rock tune. It's not, like, really rockin'. It's not crazy. It's, of course, not like a synth pop tune like Love is a Battlefield. So, yeah, it's, like, somewhere kind of in the middle of her category, and I guess, or her, sonic terrain. And I feel like the sonics being, they did what they did, but they didn't, like, take over. So they allowed me to focus on the lyrics and the storytelling and Pat's vocals. So, yeah, a cool tune, one that I enjoyed the literal character of, again, more than I thought. It's not that there isn't any, maybe, like, figurative meaning here, but at the same time, it's, like, more of a direct, like, talking about X-rated magazines and movies and, like, spinning a story about someone who's in that world more directly than I thought it would be. So, in any case, let me know what you think, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.